Good morning, guys. Welcome back to another video. We are back out in the California motherlode. Today it is Mike and I. We got Minor Mike right there, and we're out chasing some gold today, and we're at a new spot, which means today's gonna be a lot about testing and testing area to figure out what kind of gold is here. I hear good things about spots like this, but it's all about trying it yourself, you know. So I'm about to get my stuff ready. I did bring the wetsuit today because the river is down, and it's beginning of summer, which means you guys need to start getting your wetsuits and getting ready to get in the water. And yeah, like I always say, the bigger gold is in the water. What you find outside is, I feel like, is only 10% of what you're gonna find in the river. So if you hit a good pocket in the river, you're gonna be looking at some good gold for the day. So before we get our wetsuit on, I really want to test some of this area. So I'm gonna take my pan, grab a couple test pans, dig around a little bit, and if not, we're gonna find a spot to sluice and dig in the river. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, also, I know, don't mind my tan, I'm working on it, I'm gonna fix it. But also, guys, for my members, I really appreciate you guys. We're at, I believe, 20 members on YouTube, which is a huge milestone. I never thought I'd get this many members in the first, or coming up on the second year of prospecting. It's all been the last few months. You guys are amazing. I really appreciate you guys. So as you guys noticed, I was doing 2 videos a week, but I am gonna be going back to 1, which I know is sad, but I like to work on more members only content because I really appreciate you guys. So we will be coming out with a video pretty soon, which is only for members, where I'm gonna be giving away some of the richest spots that I work, and a little more information about the rivers I work. Like specifically each river, every river you work is different, and over the last year I've learned so much, and I want to give that information out. I will be giving it to my subscribers as well, but I want to give it away to my members first, and then the subscribers will be getting a video after. But I really appreciate you guys. So if you want to join, after you hit that subscribe button, click that join button, and it's only like $3 a month if you really want, and you get to enter a giveaway. Which reminds me, we are doing a giveaway this week. It's going to be a easy sluice and a 1/2 gram pay dirt. So if you are a member, you're entered in every single month giveaway. So let's go ahead and do a spin. Ready? All right, congrats to the winner. Really appreciate you guys. All right, I'm just wearing the bottom half for now. I will put on the top half. I do need to work on that tan. I know, I'm sorry to the viewers. I know that's not what you want to see, how bright I am, but let's get some of these rocks set up over here. I see a really nice spot to possibly sluice. We got some movement of water, so I'm gonna be able to set it up, and I'd love to dig in that boil hole. That boil hole looks amazing, and I'm pretty sure there's gonna be some gold in there. For a lot of people, boil holes are not, you don't have a lot of luck, but if you get the right spot, sometimes you get some really good gold. And I found some big gold in boil holes. It's all about how the water's moving through there, where it's dropping. It's just like, this boil hole is not looking too good, but you never know. So dig down a couple inches in the boil hole and you could find a bunch of heavies. Then you know you're onto something. So we're gonna go ahead and get the sluice set up, and then see if we can get it moving, and then start sluicing that material up here. Let's do that. Hopefully I don't fall in with my half of my wetsuit still not on. So let's do it. The material at the top layer looks way better than the lower material. I'm not sure what that's about, but it's kind of how it is everywhere at this river. It's because of the, I think, 2022 flood. The river was extremely high, and it left about this much, about 6 to 8 inches, depending where you're at, of good material with lots of gold in it. It brought up material out of the bottom of the river from some of the swells, and it pushed it up on these hillsides. It pushed it everywhere, and you see a lot of really good material. So, all right, first bucket done. Go ahead and sluice it. See if the sluice is even running right. I don't think it is. There's not enough flow through it, but might be worth a try. All right, first bucket ran. I'm not liking what I'm seeing so far. I'm not seeing too much gold. Also, the water is not moving right, so I'm not able to really clear off the sand. So I'm not sure if the gold's even getting caught because it's not moving fast enough. So we're about to do a pan back. We're actually do a clean out for this one, and I actually want to snipe around. I'd love to get to that middle section right there. That looks amazing to dig right there. Possibly be able to set up a sluice over there if I could get over there. I think down lower I could cross, and then possibly we'll see. I'm a pretty light guy, so even 2 feet of water going fast enough will sweep me down. So let's do a clean out and see what we get. I'd like to see per bucket like 0.05 to 0.10, a tenth of a gram per bucket. So to make it really worth it, there could be a couple grams of gold there, but I'd have to move 40-50 buckets. That's not gonna be worth the whole day. I only have a limited amount of time, so I do want to do some testing as well, and then sniping around. There's also this boil hole. I'd love to get a couple pans from there and see what the material in there is looking like. So let's do that. All right, let's go ahead and remove some of the magnetite, or whatever it's called, the magnetic sand. I know people get mad. I really don't know what the term is. It's magnetic sand, iron sand. I don't know. I'm sorry people get mad about it, but to me, it's magnetic sand. So we're just gonna go ahead and remove it, and we'll see how much there is in there. That's like quite a bit. The goal today is to find a spot in the middle of the river to dig. That's my goal. I really would like to dig in the middle of the river. I know there's big gold in the middle. Go ahead and do a pan back together. I don't want to have you guys miss out on this. First bucket of material. Yeah, there's some. Oh, actually not bad. Not as good as I thought. Definitely could be richer. So we're gonna snuffer that up, and then I am gonna go explore a little bit and see if I can find a spot to dig in the middle of the river. All right, guys, we're taking a little quick break, and I want to thank today's sponsor. We got Chris Up. So Chris Up sponsored this video. They reached out and they're like, hey, we want to send you some free food if you want to try a show it on your channel. And there is no link to get these, but I want to thank them for sponsoring. They sent me 4 flavors to try, so I'm gonna try all 4. So here's the first one. It's honey butter. I'm a big fan of honey, so let's give this one a try. So the 4 flavors are, there's pepper, black pepper, honey butter, truffle. That's an interesting one. That's actually one I want to try. That's a cool one. And then they have original. So we're gonna try all 4, see what we think, and yeah. So let's go ahead and try the honey butter. All right. So they kind of look like French fries. They're like between a chip and French fry. It's like a chip that's in the shape of a French fry. So, want to try one?
Sure.
Mike's gonna try one. Mine or Mike? Oh, those are honey butter. See what it thinks. It's like a potato chip, but
They're pretty good.
yeah. There's truffle, original, and black pepper, and that's honey butter. I like honey butter. I actually want to try the truffle one wherever it is. Feel all fancy at the river, you know. Oh, there we go.
I like them.
Heck yeah, Mine or Mike approves. Let's try the truffle one. It's interesting. I've actually never tried truffle before, so I don't know. It's pretty good. It's like garlic. Yeah, I mean, it's good. A little more mild than the honey. Oh, and then we got original flavor. It's like just a plain potato chip. And then we got black pepper. Got pepper on it. It's pretty good too. I'm a big fan of pepper stuff too. Heck yeah. I want to thank Chris Up for sponsoring the video. If you guys want to check him out, I will leave a link to the video right here. And yeah, if any other snack sponsors want to sponsor me, I got my email right here. Send me a couple of snacks and Mine or Mike and I will try them. And yeah, really appreciate you guys for sending these out. We're going to enjoy them at the river. About to refuel, and then we are going to go sluice, I believe. So yeah. Wetsuit on, ready to explore. First I like to do a couple of pans in that boil hole. Then we're just gonna meander on over here, see if we could cross. I'd love to. If I can't, it's looking pretty deep right here, so which means there's a deep canyon somewhere around here, but it does shallow out up there. But I don't want to walk all the way down there to come back around and then there's a deep hole right there, you know. So if I can, I can. If I can, I can't. But yeah, let's go ahead and explore a little. We got our very first picker. Check it out, nice little heavy bit. So that was right there at the bottom of that boil hole. We're about to scrape out the rest. So the top 2 feet had almost nothing, and then I got down to the bottom and I felt it and scraped it off, and boom, nice little piece. So I'm not expecting much more in there, but we'll snuffer that up. There is a couple of other pieces. Maybe there's something bigger down there, so let's clean it out. So all throughout here is really good looking material. Might go shirtless for a little bit to even out my tan. So I'm sorry to the viewers for having to see that. But yeah, let's do it. All right, so I got the sluice set up to the left right here, and I wanted to run some of that old stuff, but I started a hole right here, and it's actually, I started getting 15, 20 pieces of gold per scoop, which is pretty good for, they're not big, obviously small, but it might be productive. So let's have a look at this hole. Check it out, we got deep enough and we're starting to get big flakes. It's a good sign. Woohoo! Gonna keep scooping. We got about an hour left of sluicing. Hopefully we could catch up for the day, you know? Get some big gold. All right, so I just did a test pan, guys, and check this out. I must have hit a nice pocket or something. Woo-hoo-hoo. Look at that picker. Oh boy. Woo-hoo. That's a nice test pan. Alright guys, we're gonna do a clean out. I just got one of the richest pans working my way towards these bushes. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of really good gold in there. Let's have a look at the hole real quick. Check this one. Do a pan back together. It's gonna be a good one right here. Hopefully, I don't know. Actually, is not as rich as I thought. What the heck? I was getting really good pans. I think it's because I was unclassified. All right, let's see what we got for the day. It's not much, but I think We got some nice pieces today and some interesting pieces. Oh wow, there's a lot of black sand in there. Let's do a pan bank. See if we get a good smile in here. Oh wow, I am actually impressed. Pretty sure some of that real micro gold. Some nice pieces, not bad. This is why you dig in the river, man. Look at that. Not a bad haul at all. Alright, check out what Miner Mike found. Look at this pan. They're all chunky little nuggets. No little bits. Look at these. These are all nuggets. So he was sniping all day and probably got more gold than me just sniping, and just the size instead of quantity. But yeah, look at these. Whew. It's beautiful. Woohoo!
Yeah, baby.
Alright guys, we're all packed up and we're heading out. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Also, a huge shout out to any new channel members if we have any this week. And we've been selling out of pay dirt faster than I can go out here and get the gold. So I really appreciate it, guys. One of the things is, if you guys do want to leave a notification for when the pay dirt is back in stock, if you go on the website, it's going to look like this. There's a little notification, or notify me when the pay dirt's back in stock. I'm gonna try to restock it every week, but the thing is, they've been selling faster than I could keep them coming. So I really appreciate to all the people that have been buying them, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Alright guys, we got the gold dried up. We got some nice little flakers, not as big as what Mike found, but he was sniping. So let's hit the tinger. There we go. Let's see. We got about the same amount, I believe. Definitely shrank when I got home. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Also, a huge shout out to my channel members and Patreon members listed up on the screen. If you guys would like to help support the channel, consider checking out my website, mishaboylan.com. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.
He's chasing dreams to go worldwide. Misha passes dreams with pride, shining nuggets in the daylight. With every scoop, this tale's untold. A YouTuber digging up the gold.